Hey guys, Dual Action Duelist here. Today we got something other than a podcast for you, which I hope you're going to enjoy. Me and Dad, over there by the TV, we're going to be going to a bow shoot soon, and we got to make some new arrows for me. So that is the plan for this video today. So I just wanted to show you how it is. All right, so what we're going to start with here is these little pieces. This is like a finished feather that we'll be putting on the arrows, but what it starts out as is a full turkey feather. This is a wing feather that comes from, obviously you can tell, that part of the wing there. So what we have to do with these is split them down the bone piece here. It's not bone, but and take off this side, and then after that it gets to this piece, which we take to that drill machine right over there and grind that edge down, because that's how we will eventually glue it onto the arrow. And then this is what we get out of it after we stamp the pieces out. So you can kind of see how, you know, that fits in there. Some of them maybe you could get two, but this will be the end piece. And then after we get a whole bunch of these, we already have some, we're going to be dyeing them in another video with these dyes. I think what we're going to do is do two of these for two of the flight feathers in the cardinal red, and then we're just going to leave the other one for the cocked feather just a normal black and white turkey feather. So the machine we will be using to do the grinding is this little beast right here. Heavy duty drill press, you know. It's got, you can kind of see, so you lower this all the way down, you lock it into position, and then this piece will spin. There's like a mount that we have that this rides on, and then this piece here, you can see all the dust from the actual hard piece of that feather that gets all grinded off and everything. Okay, so for new feathers, the first step is to get basically untouched wing feather, and you have to split it. So go ahead, Dad.
I don't have my glasses on here. This is old guy deal here.
There. And then look back at your first mark and go all the way to the end of it. Just like that. And now you have the split wing feather that is now like these pieces. All right, so next step is, once you split the feather, you just clip the end of it off here, and then you use this tool, which is going to be used on the grinder, to clamp the feather into it, and you push the remainder of the feather all the way up to the quill there, and you only want that exposed, and then you just lock it in with that piece there, and now we're ready to take it to the grinder. Okay, so now that we're at the grinder, we got this piece here. You can see the quill of the feather there sticking out. So what it does is it rides along this here, and you just take it all the way from one end to the other to slice that end down, and then you flip it this way, push it all the way against, and you do the same exact thing to just grind that all the way down. So normally we have a shop vac hooked up to this because it makes a lot of dust, but just for, you know, ease of this video, we're just gonna not use it. So I guess hit it. So once you've got that side done, then you have to flip it to that other side and start on that one. that's how you do that step. All right, so once you're done grinding your feather and you get to this step, we got to clip the feather again. We're going to clip it about like right here because that part you can't use of the feather. So you take it out of your tool and you just clip it. And that's that. So after you clip it, then you have the feather piece that was the second stage of it that is ready to go to the final one. Okay, so a good example here is one of my dad's arrows. So these feathers, the way they're gonna go on there is just like this arrow here, where you can see it's got a goose feather there for the cock feather, but like these turkey feathers here, they're gonna be on there just like that. And on my arrows, I'm only gonna have one that's like a standard turkey feather, no coloring or anything, but I wanna do 2 of these with the cardinal red dye. But in another video, we'll be assembling these and you can see how they actually go on the arrows. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do with this feather that you just made is we're gonna turn it into one of these. You know, that's pretty nice looking. And the size and shape, it's all right here. They're gonna be 5-inch parabolic left wing feathers because most right-handed shooters use left wing feathers. All right, so the way we turn these feathers here into these little ones is by using this with a mallet and smacking the hell out of it. So you open this up, you sit your feather down in there, get it as even as possible. You can tell if you can get 2 out of a feather or not. It's pretty clear, but you want to make sure it's nice and lined up in there. We're obviously not going to get 2 out of this. So I guess hold down on that left side so it doesn't jump out. And then you give it a few whacks. So well, that actually went through all the way. All right, and then there it is, just like that. All right, guys, well, that pretty much sums up the video for today. There will probably be a couple more videos on this of the dyeing of feathers and actually assembling them. You know, I kind of just wanted to try something different, you know. Haven't really made a video for me specifically yet. It's just been podcasts, but yeah, come back, check out the other stuff. Like, comment, sub, share, you know, all the good stuff, you know, real cheesy, but yeah. Thanks for all the support to everybody who watches, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.
All right, guys, I got something really important to tell you. This thing right here says caution, sharp blade. All right, this is why. If you do this and you don't keep your finger back, you might end up with a nubbin.